And fall in, my fellow scouts, to an American Civil War Hardcore Mod 2.1 battle replay today. Today's replay was sent to me by Warboss, so thank you Warboss for the replay. On his team today we have Head-to-Head, Master, and Richard III. They are the southern forces we see before us, I believe. On the Union Army side, I think we got Ham, DVS Bastard, the WolfTheGamerKing, and Loritz. The map today is ACW Enlow Fork B1863. Now if you guys want to see your own ACW replays featured here on this channel, you can send them to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can also send them to me directly onto Discord via direct message. You can also join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post your replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel on the Discord. Or you can tag me in any ACW replay you want to see featured here on this channel that you post to the ACW Discord as well. Now, what we got before us here? We have Pickett's division. Okay, so that could be Warboss's division. We got Hood's division. And looking at the map here, just trying to spot the rest of the armies. I'm looking for my little cursor on the map, but I just can't see it. Anywho, this map again is hilly. We're seeing quite a few hilly maps in ACW. I saw their artillery move up earlier. There's one of their batteries right now. It's a 2-pounder cannon. So, you know, not the biggest gun we've seen. Over here we have some southern forces, Richard's division, or Ricketts division. Pickett's division. There's some of the writing so tiny here, I'm sitting a little bit further away from the screen. These guys here look like they're for the most part sharpshooters. Scouts looking at these rifles. Or they're they're part of a cavalry division. So I take that back. Looks like they rode their horses up here. That's how they got here so fast. They went here to gain the high ground. Union forces are already firing at them, or at least their cannons are, their artillery. Ooh, here we go. We've got Union forces here, loading up, getting ready to fire. You can see we've got quite a few forces here moving through the trees. Okay, artillery strikes in the area. So we have 2nd Corps here. Alright, I see my thing on the map now, which is good. Union artillery is a little bit close to the battle. Southern forces only rode up here with 1 unit before. I don't think they'll be able to hold that position for very long. We got here 10th and 21st Corps here. They are severely outnumbered. Starting to take heavy casualties. Oh, these guys here are also taking a few casualties, but they were shot at while they were getting off their horses. Okay, yeah. They've lost almost 20 men. Looks like a few of the poor horses here. Cop some bullets. So right now it's a 1v1. Just trying to see whether there's any other forces in the area. Must have been an artillery hit. Okay, we've got some 14th Virginia. Let's have a look at these guys. Okay, yeah, another cavalry unit right there. Union forces starting to make their way down into the valley. Let's see what's up here. Infantry making their way across. 3rd Corps. 3rd Corps. I know I say corps, I can't help it. Please be gentle in the comments. Corps. 1st Corps. He's making his way up. He's got a lot of troops. 3rd Corps and 1st Corps moving together. No. Alright, yeah, I know where we are. We're on the west side of the map. We've got a bunch of units here. Not doing too much at this stage. They're starting to make their way up. They're part of... Is that 4th Corps? I think it's 4th Corps troops. You got a... That looks like a 3-inch battery, okay. Looks like they're delimbering. They're going to start firing. Not the best idea. The terrain just doesn't call for it. I mean, that artillery piece at least should be brought up to this point. Surely they have a better line of sight on their targets coming over the hill and making their way down into the valley. But I think it's actually crazy that they're fighting in this area. I mean, this terrain doesn't suit either side, really. It suits the side that has the high ground on either side. So maybe if they can shoot across to the other crest, that makes sense. But you know, 3rd Corps has put some troops down below here, which is 1st United States Cavalry. Okay, so it's a cavalry division. We're taking some casualties. Shaken. Huh, that cavalry literally disappeared before our eyes. And there's a couple units up there. The rest of the Southern forces here are still making their way up. Looks like the cavalry is actually retreating back to their horses. Yeah, saw that before. 3rd Corps troops at the top of the hill. They're moving down this way to try to outflank the Southern Cavalry division we saw down here earlier. That's an artillery piece. Yeah, Southern forces must have pulled back if they're deployed here. I don't see any enemy forces in the area. Not there anymore. Oh wait, hang on. Up there I do. But they're Union troops. Maybe. Yep, they're Union forces. 20th and 21st Corps player has gone on the offensive by himself. He's managed to get to the top of the hill, or the crest, starting to crest the hill. Although he's about to be thrown right back off it if reinforcements don't appear for him very soon. You see men from Hood's division. These are skirmishers. Combat here, you have to think it'll be a little bit slow. Neither side has a good shot just yet. Now, the Union battery up here, that's in a great spot. Jeez, look how far the smoke is from these things. Okay, they're aiming over here. So they just missed the forces. But that's the way of it. We see a lot of near misses. Okay. So looking at this, we can see the Union forces, they're going to be pushed up the hill for sure. In fact, Southern troops are just charging straight into them. They're not wasting time firing a single shot. The forest appears to be slowing them down somewhat. Where are they going? That's ill-advised. Looks like he missed this unit entirely. Like he doesn't see it or something. Charging, we're doing a bayonet charge while being shot directly into the flank. Are they broken? No, they're wavering. That's a bit better, but we should see them turn around momentarily. Oh no, they're steady now. Well, they are the ones with bayonets on their rifles. The cavalry crew does not have bayonets. Eager-winded, encouraged, wavering. So there's a surprising win there for the Southern forces. It looked like a certain defeat there for a second. They must have broken both the Union forces here in the area they charged at. Okay, looking at the map, there's only one unit left in the area, and that's an artillery piece down below, I think. Oh no. It's 2nd Kentucky Cavalry. Okay, they're pulling out. That's the only unit in the area. There is some arty up here, I think. Being targeted by Southern forces. We've got Confederate cavalry here. And they're going for the arty. Again, firing too soon.
Right away.
So easy, lads. Easy. They're giving away their position. But they're moving through trees, so they can't help that. There's no point running. It's going to make them waste energy and not really get very far. Now they're through the trees. Canister shot's been announced. The boys, you might be able to fire. Ooh, no, they won't get there. The cavalry could be routed. The crew might be able to hold on. We've seen it before. I'm hearing gunshots. Okay, yeah. Union reinforcements are arriving. Is it too late though? No, they're wavering, but they're still there. Broken. Broken, but not routed. Are they routed? Oh no, they're routing now. Or not, are they back? It's possible. Fourth corps, just slightly too late. Now they gotta worry about a cavalry unit in their rear. Look at that, there's a ton of troops making their way over here. Looks like we're starting to see some heavy engagement over here. Again, they're choosing to fight on the hill. You can see where the Union army is, nicely lined up. Southern forces are a bit all over the shop. Union's line's much bigger and we have more reinforcements to increase their line to wrap around them. We've got reinforcements heading up. They probably will get into position in time. But this reserve unit probably should be put in place. So this guy here only needs to send up a couple units to finish off the rest of the line here before the forest. There's another battle down here as well. Southern armies here have the high ground. They're far better off. Who's down below there? 51st Ohio Union Army. Not a single kill. You gotta get closer. He's just wasting ammo. These forces here, they're much closer. But they're running away. Oh, well, walking away. He's being double teamed. That's the only reason I can think of why he would pull them back like that. We've got troops here chasing after him. Yeah, these are Southern forces. They're not Union forces. Okay. So Southern Army, he has 2 rows of firing. Three rows actually. 3 rows of firing down below. That's a lot of rounds coming their way. That's a real metal storm right there. Still struggling to get some kills. This unit here, it's only been grazed really. Let's have a look again. Southern forces here have the area pretty well covered. Is there a unit here? No, it's just one. This unit here can be fired at. Oh no, this one here can be fired at by at least 3 units, maybe even 4. Yeah, I think these 3 units here are targeting this one down below. There's no other unit in the area. Still light casualties here so far. Now, this is like the one place where both sides are fighting in the open. And we are 43 minutes left, so about 17 minutes in. Let's have a look here. See bullet rounds. Got Union troops organising behind the line. Looking at the map, the Southern forces seem to have really stacked the deck in the south. It looks far stronger and far more solid than the Union forces. If they keep up that formation, the Southern forces here should break through shortly. You can see all the rounds flying over the heads of those horses there. Jeez, that's a lot of rounds. Thousands of rounds. They're bringing up artillery. It's a 2-pounder gun. No, it's a 12-pounder gun, so big gun. The lines here aren't far apart from each other. This unit hasn't been touched. 253 kills, no casualties as of yet. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have a nitty gritty fight right here. We've got more Southern forces here coming up through the trees to reinforce this unit here, which will definitely break or be on the way out if it wasn't supported. I don't think they're not even firing at the unit that's targeting them. Okay, being a little bit disorganized there. They're trying to reform. Got another unit of Foot Division over there. Okay. Southern forces charged forth. Now they've been driven back. They haven't been broken, they've just been literally driven back, except for this unit here. We're just staying behind, probably to run cover for this unit here, or the rest of them as well. Try and provide some time to escape. But now they've turned around for some reason, negating that sacrifice. There's 2 units here engaged. Southern forces continue to stack the deck. They continue to charge in. And now they're in the Union's lines. Hood has more troops here, but he's not bringing them up. Oh wait, he is on this side now. There are units in the area. They're not lined up ready to shoot. Potentially this unit here should be turned around to shoot at their flank. And this other unit move forward to cover them. These 2 units here. Even 3, yeah. Okay, so Union forces here have plenty of cover. They should be moving forward, and these 2 units here should be breaking off, facing this direction, and just shooting down the Southern forces as they retreat or move forward. I mean, the Union army here has the position and the troops to easily, I reckon, throw off the Southern forces off the hill entirely. This is a real tough fight for Woods. I think he's being outpositioned. His forces are breaking through. They're eager, they're winded. They're getting behind the Union's lines here. Pull up, pull up. Don't go charging any. There's nothing here, is there? I mean, what's back here that's worth charging after? Trying to address ranks, maybe? I don't know. They're gonna have a bayonet fight. Cannonballs. I don't think this should have happened. I think the Union player here had the troops to easily throw the Southern forces off the hill. He had superiority over here. He could have moved up his army to put a lot of pressure here on the left flank of Hood's army. He could have shot the forces as they tried to charge into his own that were originally lined up here 5 minutes ago. But, you know, well done to Hoods, and we've got Pickett's forces here. For spotting that mistake, they moved forward, they capitalised on the hesitation of the Union Army, and now they've claimed the top of the hill. They've managed to get up here, then pushing up their forces here to negate the threat of those troops over there. So the 4th Corps units here are retreating. Okay, so some small victories there. They've managed to defeat the Southern units originally here before. Looks like Southern player Hood got bit off more than he could chew. He was fighting to the back probably by these guys. So having a melee scrap here a second ago. We've also got some cavalry here as well. Okay, more units being brought up to defend the rear here of this firing line. Nice hit from artillery. Now, they've taken the hill. The next challenge is to hold it. It's not going to be easy. The Union forces here have enough to mount a pretty good counterattack. Big enough to potentially destroy them. So the cavalry charge straight in. More units up here. Now's not the time to hold reserves. You've got to bring them into the fight. Strengthen the line. Of course, where they are, again, horrible positioning. Chances of a hit are not great. But the Southern forces now have superiority over the Union forces in this area. Their line is much smaller. This unit here can move far to the left, help outflank the enemy, and the other units here could move around and encircle their opponents, potentially. Maybe take that back. There's only one unit here protecting the right flank of those Southern forces, and it's these guys. They're charging in. The Union line wasn't that great. As in, it wasn't stacked that deep. I think these guys have sustained a few casualties. And they have. In terms of the melee charges, or the bayonet charges, it seems to have really favoured the Southern forces. Got a unit of Hoods here could outflank these guys. So they're going to be outflanking these guys. Well, I don't know if he should waste time shooting. Maybe he should just charge in. He risks being shot in the back again. They're firing. They've dressed their ranks. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Okay, light casualties. More troops moving up. New forces here moving up. They are, they've dressed ranks. And he's trying to retreat. He's not broken, he's just retreating. Again, we've got cavalry forces here against standard troops with bayonets. You can see they're falling fast, falling rapidly fast. That's what happens when men with bayonets fight with men with no bayonets. It's fairly one-sided. These guys here are still fighting. Union forces here seem to want to continue their advance. There's just 2 units firing on them now, I think. Oh no, 3. 3. Okay. This unit, they could be eyeing a flanking fire on this one here, the 93rd Pennsylvania.
Your men have been routed, sir.
Got more reinforcements here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it was Warboss's men.
Yes, sir.
Where will these guys be going? United States cavalry unit down to 61, so 1/3 of their original strength. Oh, we've got a few more troops down here. These trees are providing great cover and really masking the size of each other's armies. Alright. But the thick of the fighting is taking place here. We've got troops walking past other enemy forces, which is a little strange. I think these guys would be overwhelmed. Isn't it like 2-on-1? Huh? Yeah, they're broken. They continue to charge forth. They want to fight in melee combat, it would seem, trying to use the Union broken troops as cover. They're continuing to march. It's pretty close. Alright, here we go. Troops here down to 239. Lost about 70. Oh, I saw a couple of hits there. Okay, there's another one. That was much better. These guys here, they're much closer. Eager but winded. Are they broken? Yep, they're broken. They've had enough. Line is collapsing. Southern forces charging. Either side, trying to catch him in a vice. There is no hope for half the unit. They're completely surrounded. And they're broken.
Yes, sir.
We've got to keep up the pursuit. But Southern forces have broken through entirely. They've smashed through the lines. There's some large gaps appearing in the Union ranks. They're in a lot of trouble. And the Southern forces down to the south can easily overlap the surviving Union units. So we have about 4 or 5 to the south, and an artillery piece I think way behind them, which is this one right here. Up ahead there should be about 4 or 5 Union units here. And they're not wasting any time with shooting. They're charging straight into their flank. They charge almost directly side on, so they can't shoot them either, the rest of the troops in the Union line. It's very hard to repel an attack like that. Not unless you have reserves here that can shoot straight into their flank, which they don't. Now they're trying to charge them in the rear. The other troops here, they're broken.
Their general has fallen.
Well, might reform, we'll see. Okay. Loritz general there just fell. He's to the north, way to the north. Southern forces are pretty darn strong, aren't they? It's possible that my memory is bad, but I swear the Union forces have lost the last few replays that I've seen in the past. And now the south is just mopping up the Union forces in the area. Well, here's a cavalry unit here to rush this artillery. What are they shooting at? We've got a large firing line of Southern troops here shooting at this Union force down below. 73rd Birds, I think. Or Blinds. Illinois, it says Illinois, God. Seeing a lot of units here starting to rout. Down to 166. Seeing a lot of lead rain down on them. Not concerned, casualties sustained. Steady. they're heavily outnumbered, heavily surrounded. Well, the Southern Union's outflanking them. Okay, they're moving up on the other side of the hill there. Yeah, they're all Southern forces. Okay, they're eager, but they're retreating, still in the fight here. It's like there's a small bowl on the map forming all around them. And like these guys here are the cereal. And you're about to be eaten alive. Seeing a lot of blood splatter here. If we're seeing this many troops die at once, there must be a crap ton of ammunition being flown in their direction. Nice hit! I gave him a nudge. All the troops here pretty much are broken. Oh, the artillery needs to give up the pressure, or these guys will probably reform. The unit down here is still fighting. Oh, they're breaking. They're shaking. Okay, I've had enough. Alright, we got another enemy general dead. He was killed in a firing. And a nice volley, point blank. What time stamp was that? 22. Alright, and that's it. So well done to the Southern forces on their victory today. So we have head-to-head, got 922 kills there, Warboss 1925, Master 1596, and Richard III 1888. Lucky Chinese number there. Ham 699, Private DVS Bastard 489, WolfTheGamerKing 883, and Loritz 755. Okay, kills range from 482 all the way down to nothing. With a few troops there being kept in reserve and not sustained too many casualties at all. But the bulk of the work was done by the 47th Alabama. Nicely done. 3rd Alabama, so Alabama definitely led the way here for the Warboss's army. 482 and 374, pretty much those two units alone got more than half the kills of the entire army. So, you know, well done to them. Alabama again, 175. And Georgia, I think, 161 and 153. And what do we have here? Texas, 142, and Georgia again, 118. And those were the standout units there. So, if you guys did enjoy this replay and want to see your own featured here on this channel, my email is scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. Post them to me directly on Discord using my Discord ID, private message, direct message, whatever. Join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post your replays there. Or tag me in any ACW replay you want to see featured here on this channel as well. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.